Okay, so now we're going to run a browser test. I'm going to go ahead and turn off Wi-Fi. And that way we'll just be running off of AT&T's HSPA Plus network. First thing we'll do is go ahead and launch speedtest.net. See what kind of speeds we'll be getting. I'm actually in the Orlando area. Okay, we'll go ahead and begin the test. And these are actually a lot better speeds than I normally see. Right now we're at about 4800. Yeah, so we ended with almost 5 megabits per second on the upload. We're at about 8. So just under a full megabit per second on the upload. We'll go ahead and try that test one more time to see if this is consistent. So this is a little more accurate to what I usually get on this test. Actually still pretty good. We finished with 2905, and that's kilobits per second. Upload looks to be about the same. We got 864 up. So we'll go ahead and run just one more test. Okay, so we got 2762 down. And a little lower than we've been getting. Oh, nope, picked up right at the last second. We got 866 up. So, not the fastest speeds. It still doesn't compare to Verizon's LTE 4G network. However, it's very good. This will definitely get you the speeds you need. Go ahead and open up the browser. Give you guys an idea of how quickly this 4G network is, along with how fast this processor is at rendering these pages. So we'll go ahead and first we'll launch CNN. Okay, and here's the mobile page. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Go to the full site. So this is a very content-rich site, so it will take a little longer to load. Oh, and it looks like it's done. Not sure why I didn't start off on the top. So go ahead and scroll. Nice and smooth. See, the pinch is pretty choppy. Double tap to zoom. Works good. Okay, we'll go ahead and launch a flash video now so we can see how quick the phone will render the videos. And turn it in landscape.
This is the network, a network of possibilities. In here, the planned combination of AT&T.
So it looks like we got an ad first.
Next generation mobile broadband.
Go ahead and lower that down a little bit. This phone, the speaker on this phone is actually very good. It's really loud. You'll see it's playing this ad buttery smooth. Doesn't have any issues rendering the flash. The dual core processor has no problem keeping up with it.
Osama bin Laden was hatching up a new nightmare scenario. Bin Laden didn't want to just strike the United States on the 10th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. He also wanted to kill the president.
Okay, so very interesting. There's a look at the flash on the Motorola Atrix 4G. And for some reason it's giving me issues setting Moto Blur as the default home. So you can see here it doesn't give me any option for it, so I have to just keep pressing back till I get to the home screen. So my final thoughts on the Motorola Atrix 4G is that it's a very solid device. It doesn't have the best build quality. Let me actually take this case off and show you. It does have a nice design on the back. However, it's made out of this very cheap and flimsy plastic. Take that battery cover off real quick so you can take a look at it. It's a rubberized plastic. As you see, it's very thin, very flimsy. You feel like it would break very easily. So build quality isn't the best. See if I can get this back on. However, the screen is very nice. It is QHD. I don't notice any pixelation. The colors aren't as vibrant or as bright or something like the Super AMOLED Plus display on the Samsung phones. Not as defined as something like the Retina display on the iPhone. But it is actually a very nice screen. You will be able to read all your text. They'll look very crisp. As far as speeds go, it is a very fast phone, really zippy. No problems with multitasking. No problems rendering any flash. So on the speed aspect, this phone is very good. As far as value goes, this phone is excellent. It just dropped down to $99 on a 2-year contract for AT&T. This, at the moment, is AT&T's flagship device. This is their only dual-core device. It should be the first to get the Gingerbread update, which will be coming here within another week or two. So for the price, this is an excellent phone, a great buy. I would highly suggest it. So as far as features go, this phone is packed. You know, with the QHD display, it has a front-facing camera, rear-facing 5 megapixels, shoots 720p right now. However, there is rumor that once it gets the Gingerbread update, it'll actually bring that up to 1080p video capture. You know, you have the gig of RAM on here, the dual-core 1 gigahertz processor, even a fingerprint scanner, which isn't nothing necessary, but it's still, you know, something pretty cool to have. Also with the 1930 milliamp hour battery, which is the biggest battery on the market right now, has no issues getting through a full day. So if you're looking for an overall great package with a great value, I would highly suggest the Motorola Atrix 4G. But if you're waiting for something that's a little more future-proof and a little better for the multimedia, I would hang on for the Samsung Attain, which will be coming out probably in the next month or so. That one will give you a 4.3-inch screen, a little faster processor. Besides that, mostly the same specs. It'll probably have the 2 megapixel front-facing camera, 8 megapixel rear-facing camera. But this is actually a great package for a great price. So I would highly suggest this phone. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I'm Johnny with Tech and Ease, and that was a review for the Motorola Atrix 4G.